So today I'm getting on here to tell my story about how I was molested at 13 years old by this guy, also known as this guy. And this guy name is Jason Couch, I believe. So I'm gonna try to make this story as short as possible because I don't want to make multiple videos. I don't want to keep talking about it, but if I have to, I will. But I really don't want to. Also, if you're not comfortable with hearing me tell this story, or if you don't agree with me telling this story, please don't watch. Just get off my page, go away. Like, I don't care how nobody feel about what happened to me. Let me just say that first. I don't care who he is, how he is to anybody else. I'm speaking on my experience with this guy, okay? So if you don't agree with it, you don't have to watch. That's all I'm gonna say. But please do not get on my page or get under my video asking me questions like, oh, why you just coming out about it? Why you didn't been say something about it? I don't have to say anything that I don't want to say until I'm comfortable with speaking about it. That's when I can speak on it. Otherwise, I could be quiet for the rest of my life if that's what I chose to do. But at this point, I'm not. And yeah, so now I want to tell my story again. This is the guy. His name is Jason Couch. He go by the name of Skit Bull. Yeah, so let's talk about it. Now, I didn't mean to do that. I was 13 at the time. And this guy, how I know this guy, he was a friend of a family that I'm really close with. So we would be in like the same places a lot of the times, because I was so close with this family, which we're practically like family now. And he also was friend of the family. So he will always like take little passes at me, try to talk to me and all types of stuff. But of course, at this time I'm 13. I had no interest in him, did not like him. I wouldn't even have interest in him today. So I would never really pay it no mind. Like, I didn't think anything of it, but it was like a little creepy. Like, God, why are you keep trying to talk to me? And you know how young I am. Not only just that, I'm obviously not interested in you. Okay, so I'm gonna try to just get straight to the point. Like, I don't want to make this a long story. I don't want to go on and on for videos and videos. So I'm gonna try to fit everything in this one video. Getting up into the night that this happened. So from what I can remember, me and my friends and family, we was, you know, doing our normal thing, having fun, chilling. And this guy so happens to be at the same house that we're at, because this was like a place that we all would feel comfortable being. We all would chill and put like this place where it happened at. It wasn't a place that I wasn't familiar with. Let me just say that. Like, this is a place that I've stayed plenty and many of times. So it wasn't a place that I was uncomfortable with. So I definitely didn't feel like, you know, I had to be like on alert or watch out or anything like that. Like, I felt very comfortable in this home. So long story short, we did whatever we did that night. We all went to go lay down. There were at least, I'm gonna say, 5 to 6 people in the bed with me at this time. Now, the people that I do remember is well and willing to vouch for what I'm saying, because at the time I only told the people that was there. I didn't get out and start just telling everybody what happened. Like, I just didn't. Like I said, I was 13 at the time. So I literally just told everybody that was there at the time, and I never spoke about it after that. So going into that night, nothing unusual. We all chill, whatever. We lay down, we go to sleep. Now, as I'm sleeping, it has to be around like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleeping, and I don't know at what point did it wake me up, but I woke up. And when I woke up, I just felt like something was like, the way I was laying was like this. So mind you, like I said, it was like 5 or 6 of us in the bed. So we're laying, so say this is the bed. We're laying this way on the bed. Like, we're not laying the long way, we're laying this way. So, and I'm like literally in the middle of the bed, so I can see the back room door. So at this time, I'm laying down, asleep. I'm laying like this. And I just felt like something was on my back. And at that point, I tried to like lift up or like turned, like I tried to make some type of movement to see if like what was restricting me from getting up. At that moment, when I tried to move and turn my head, he put my head down and jumped over and ran straight to the back room. Now, remind you, like I said before, if you're in the front room, you can literally see straight to the back room as long as the door is open. The door was wide open. So when he jumped over my head, he let my head go. And now I'm looking directly, you know, at the person running out of the room. So when he ran out of the room, he ran straight to the back room. Once I seen him go in the back room, I started tapping everybody next to me like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, somebody just was on me, somebody just was on me. So as everybody getting up, I realized my pants is down to my knees, I'm wet. So I'm like, oh my God, like whoever just did this, they just ran straight to the back room. Like I know where this person went basically. So everybody, of course, is asking me questions like, what happened? Like, what went on? How did it happen? And I couldn't really say, like, you know, what he did, but I know he did something because, like I said, my pants is down to my knees, my underwear is down to my knees, and my private area is, like, literally wet. So, as everybody's getting up, I'm not really going to mention the people that was there or the names or whatever, but if I have to, I will, because I have plenty of people that was there that's willing to vouch for me. But at this point, I'm only going to name me and him. That's it. So at that moment, everybody is getting up, and I'm keep telling them, like, the person who did this ran straight to their back room. Like, they ran to the back room, and I know they had a black shirt on. Remember the black shirt. So as everybody getting up, everybody coming out, the person who house it was, they wasn't there that night, but they came back that morning after hearing what happened to me. So when she came in, which she's like an aunt to me, she came in and she just started going off like, what happened? How did it happen? And, you know, trying to figure out what was going on. So after I explained to her what happened, she goes, because like I said, this person never left this room. They never left the room. They stayed in their room the whole time. And mind you, we're all getting up. We're all talking about it. You would have thought that this person would have came out the room if they did nothing to me, or if they did nothing at all. Like, why would you sit in the room the whole time and you hear us talking about it? Because we're very much loud. I'm not whispering. Nobody's whispering. Everybody's up and alert. So when the person who home it was came in, and she went to the back room. Now she goes to the back room to see who's back there. It was Jason, which is Skitball, and I believe one of his friends. Now the friend was built very differently from him. Also, the friend had a white t-shirt on. Skitball Jason had on a black t-shirt, mind you. So the friend was built, if I can remember, this friend was like skinny, like not skinny, but he wasn't like built like this boy, like Skitball Jason is. He was like more of like a taller, slimmer type of guy. So when they both came out the room, he has the black shirt on and the friend has the white shirt on. I'm like, I know for a fact it was Skitball. Like, I just had no doubt in my mind, because at this point, I know this man. I've been around this man plenty of times, so I know exactly what he looked like. Like, it's not no mystery to me as to who it was, because I knew exactly who it was when I seen him jump over my head and run into that room. I literally knew who he was right then and there. So, at that point, you know, I don't really want to talk about what happened after that, because that's the part that I feel like hurt me. I'm not going to say the most, but I feel like it's probably what made me not really want to discuss what happened to me. So I'm going to just leave that there. However, that's just my side of what happened to me at 13 years old.